Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Chaos on Oxford Street. Police wielding batons clash with dozens of youths outside Microsoft store as violent scuffles break out across London's shopping district amid fears of TikTok-inspired looting. Shocking video has shown police wielding batons clashing with dozens of youths in London's Oxford Street this afternoon after chaos erupted when a social media-fueled campaign to rob JD Sports and shoplift went viral. 9 people have been arrested by the Metropolitan Police on suspicion of offences including assaulting a police officer, going equipped to steal and breaching a dispersal order at the shopping hotspot today. Footage from the scene shows officers chasing after youths outside the Microsoft store in Europe's busiest shopping street with their batons raised, with some being wrestled away by police and put in handcuffs. Videos from earlier in the day showed cops simultaneously grappling with 2 youths, slamming one to the floor and pinning the other to the wall by McDonald's. A third was later witnessed fleeing behind JD Sports before being detained. In dramatic scenes, one cop appeared to be punched in the face by one youth. Today's chaos was triggered following a widely shared post over social media calling on thugs to rob JD Sports and other stores this afternoon. A poster plugging the carnage urged Yobs to follow a dress code of balaclavas and gloves. "Don't come if you can't run," it said before warning, "Don't bring any weapons." A dispersal order has been put in place from 11 a.m. on Tuesday to 10 a.m. on Thursday, giving police the power to ban people from the area for 48 hours. Anyone who does not comply can be arrested. The 2 males caught on film being detained were done so for breaching the dispersal order. A third boy, believed to be in his early teens, was chased down Oxford Street and attempted to hide behind scaffolding attached to the Uniqlo store opposite JD Sports. He was also given a dispersal order. The Met City of Westminster Police Twitter account said that officers had responded to a disturbance from within the group of people outside the Microsoft store and not a report of people looting, adding that there was no report of people attempting to enter the store. In a statement, the force said, throughout Wednesday, August 9, officers maintained a high-visibility presence within the Oxford Street area. As of 8:15 p.m. officers have issued 34 people with dispersal orders and made 9 arrests. 4 people were arrested on suspicion of breaching the dispersal order, 1 person was arrested on suspicion of going equipped to steal, 1 person arrested on suspicion of assaulting a police officer and 1 person was arrested on suspicion of a public order offense. Earlier in the afternoon, officers arrested 2 people in Essex for conspiracy to commit robbery following online social media posts. Earlier in the day, a spokesperson for the force said, "We continue to have a highly visible presence in the Oxford Street area. We will deal robustly with anyone coming to the West End intent on committing crime." In a separate video, infamous TikToker Mizzy, whose previous pranks have seen him and his followers invading people's homes and causing mayhem in Oxford Street's Primark store, was also filmed being stopped by police. Sporting bright purple hair, it is unclear if the shirtless 18-year-old, whose real name is Bakari Bronzogaro, was taking part in the mass shoplifting event. But he was turned away from the area by officers. Mail Online understands security staff were bracing themselves for widespread disorder amid fears the incident could descend into chaos, in a repeat of scenes from August last year, which saw gangs of youths vandalizing shops and a Ferrari, and even assaulting police officers. The Vision Express and Boots stores were temporarily shut this afternoon as police sought to clamp down on the disorder. Both high street stores pulled their shutters down as dozens of officers descended on McDonald's while shoppers and tourists gathered on the pavements. Both stores reopened swiftly after the dispersal orders were made. Mail Online has contacted Microsoft for comment. Speaking earlier today, London Mayor Sadiq Khan pleaded with people not to take part in the event, which he branded social media nonsense. "I am worried about this nonsense we have seen on TikTok encouraging people to go to Oxford Street," he said. "The police understand why some people may be tempted to go to that part of London because of the TikTok. I'd encourage anybody who's seen it not to go to Oxford Street. Do not allow yourself to be sucked into an area that could be high crime area. It won't be a high crime area, Because the police work incredibly hard with the local community, with the retailers in that part of London, and with those citizens who want to have a good day out on Oxford Street tomorrow rather than being worried about that sort of nonsense. Cops mounted on horseback are expected to be among those patrolling the streets to tackle any potential disorder. The Met Police said on Twitter, "We are aware of online speculation about opportunities to commit crime around Oxford Street. There will be a significant number of our officers in the area over the next 24 hours. Anyone committing a crime can expect to be dealt with robustly." The Met Police also posted a video on TikTok warning people officers will not tolerate antisocial behavior. A police spokesman added, "We are working very closely with our partners, including Retail Consortium, the New West End Company, to ensure that any criminal behavior is dealt with quickly." Stores in the renowned London shopping precinct have been warned the mayhem is likely to be attended by youths aged 16 to 25. New West End Company, NWEC, said in a security briefing to retailers. The firm said it would be stepping up patrols in Oxford Street, supporting the Met Police in deterring yobs. In its warning, seen by Mail Online, NWEC added there were fears this afternoon's proposed carnage could replicate a similar incident last August. On December 8, 2022, a similar event resulted in widespread disorder within the NWEC patch. Multiple stores were vandalized and experienced steaming incidents, understood as shoplifting in crowds at speed, with multiple police officers assaulted. Numerous arrests were made as police attempted to gain control of the situation, it said. Oxford Street has become a focal point for social media stunts, with teenage tearaway Mizzy previously leading a gang of yobs into Primark, where they proceeded to trash the clothes store. Mizzy, real name Bakari Bronze Ogaro, has gained online notoriety for a series of filmed stunts, including invading the homes of strangers, stealing a woman's dog and entering the cab of a train. He was handed a 2-year criminal behavior order in May, banning him from filming members of the public for social media videos without their consent. In one of his videos, he filmed himself running and holding a camera followed by a large group of youths down the famous shopping hotspot in London. The social media prankster was seen loudly egging on his followers before shouting, "Primark! Primark!" While screaming "Way-hey," Ogaro led the large group, many of whom were filming the incident on their mobile phones, into Primark. Ogaro and some his followers got up on tables and counters at the till and threw products across the floor. One boy could be seen hitting poles together. Ogaro then, while continuing to run around the shop, shouted, "Go subscribe to Mizzy." He then led his followers around the shop and headed back to the door, shouting, "Everyone out! Out!" His young followers could be heard cheering their idol on, saying things like, "I love Mizzy." The notorious TikToker will be back in court next month after he failed to appear before magistrates last week for breaching a court order. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.